Alright, it's another of Dave's reviews. This time it's the NECA 1/6 scale Jungle Patrol Dutch from Predator. Yeah, Arnie. Usual kind of box with the open plastic front so you can see what's in there. See your Arnie. Your warning things. Nice picture of him on the back. Bit of glare, you know. Deep in the Central American jungle, the predator is hunting humans for sport. Blah blah blah. And at the bottom it shows you some of the others you can collect. Yeah. Usual thoroughfare with the box. Now let's have a look at the figure. Now what I've done is I'm in the process of making a stand, like display stand, because as is the case sometimes with the NECA big figures, some of the joints, especially in the knees, they might be a little loose. They're either very tight or a little bit loose, and unfortunately one of his knees is slightly loose. And the ankles, they've got a lot of weight to support because he really is heavy. He was on display the other day. All of a sudden there was a crash. He'd stood there for like 2 days and he was face down on the floor. Now he's pretty sturdy because that was from like 3 foot up. Fell onto the carpet, but didn't do him any damage at all because Arnie's pretty tough. So right, let's have a look at the figure itself. We're getting caught up here. That's a little face. You can see pretty good. I mean, I was well impressed with that face. You know, I think that's probably one of the best that NECA have done for faces. I mean, that pretty much is Arnie shrunk down, isn't it? Nice outfit, does the job. Great muscles, as you'd expect. And the joints are pretty well hidden as well, even, you know, on the arms. They don't really stand out at you. Which for, you know, just plastic arms, they're not bad at all. Nice shiny knife. Good camouflage pants. I mean, you can hardly see the joints there where the two halves of the legs meet. That's really smart. And the ankles pivot there and then a bit higher up there. So you've got a full range of movement, but he weighs about £4 or something like that. So there's a lot of weight on those little ankles. So what I've done is, in the process of making this, I'll get some like jungle stuff to camouflage it at the back. And of course when you get Dutch, he's got to be with the predator. It's not the right predator, so I couldn't find the one with the right mask. So I've got the Gort one with him, but it still looks incredible. The hands are really good. You know, lots of movement, but the fingers are incredibly stiff. So getting his gun in, which also looks pretty good, if we can get it off his head. I mean, the guns are pretty smart, well detailed. So yeah, the gun's pretty good. You can put him in his hands. In fact, his other hand is ready to hold it. But it's just incredibly hard to get it to hold it in his hands, get his hands open to hold it. I did hear of somebody else saying that they got a hairdryer on and gently heated it up, and then it they could bend the fingers carefully to get it in, but it's much easier to just have him holding his knife, and it looks pretty cool too. Also, you get the revolver. The revolver's pretty nice as well, looks good. And a nice holster with it. That bit doesn't actually clip in. It looks like it does, but it doesn't. Show you a bit of the back. Hang on. The back of him, you can see the detail continues. Good pants. Nice up the back. The back of the hair, really smart. Other side of Ernie's face. So yeah. Apart from the leg joints, one of them being a little bit weak, apart from that, no complaints at all. Like I say, you just got to be careful with such a big, heavy figure. You just need to be careful when you're posing it, and if you can get it held against something, then, you know, extra safety is a bonus. But yeah, I mean, I'm well impressed with this figure. I think the details really, really good. You know, it's a quarter scale Arnie. I mean, he's pretty big, but when you see him next to the Predator, Predator's even bigger. But yeah, hopefully when my jungle thing's finished, I'll do a little extra one just to show you the finished thing. But yeah, there he is. NECA quarter scale Dutch Predator. He'll be back.